Well, hello. Happy World AIDS Day. So today I'm going to tell you a story, hopefully we'll reveal light out of it, about utilizing AIDS in order to humiliate me. How an individual utilized AIDS in order to humiliate me. So what happened? And let me know in your comments what I should do about this situation because it's still recent. And so just a backstory, I'm a very friendly person. I walk around the street. I know my neighbors. I'm very friendly with the dogs. The dogs all love me around my neighborhood. I'm just a friendly guy. And I've been friendly with people with a nearby 7-Eleven, where I've also met this veteran who was very angry at the time when I first met him. And he's won like many Purple Hearts. And I think just his disgust about humanity, whatever. And then as I became friendlier to him, his attitude shifted, and I felt really empowered by my ability to be able to change people's lives in various elements. So I love that. I love being able to help people. And when I'm welcomed when I go into a place, I feel like I can. So because of my friendliness, also sometimes people get the wrong idea. So I had been friendly to one employee at 7-Eleven. And just because I felt that I could help them reveal light, I was not attracted to them in any way, shape, or form. I think that sometimes people feel that because I'm so friendly that I am attracted to them, and it couldn't be far from the truth. I believe that what goes around comes around. So I had sensed that this person maybe sensed that, so I backed away. I backed away from this person. There was an employee there, and I had sensed that weirdness, and I asked her, I was like, "Is everything okay between me and that employee?" And she said, "Oh, he thinks that you like him." And I was like, no. That's far from the truth. So Thanksgiving came, went, had a family thing. It was interesting. I was already upset when I came back, and I was calming down, and I thought I'll reveal some light. As I was walking it through 7-Eleven, I saw the employee, and I just wanted to clarify the air. I said, "Hey, listen, I'm not attracted to you, just letting you know." And I said this outside, not in front of anybody, just, in a very matter of fact. And as we were going inside, he started yelling, "Well, so-and-so told me, the person, that you have AIDS." Now, how did that person know that I had AIDS? I was having a conversation with somebody at 7-Eleven about condoms and the importance of condoms, and if you don't wear a condom, what it does to your life. And I had also mentioned that this is information that I don't tell everybody, but and that employee happened to be there. So clearly, and that employee did not like this other employee. So for her to tell him that personal information about me, oh, it gets worse, was damaging on that level. And for that individual to utilize it in order to humiliate me in front of customers, that was also damaging. But as I was walking, I had lost my trust in two people. I felt that I was being friendly, and I had lost my trust, and I had been humiliated for it. So as I was going back to my house, I bumped into some friends that live nearby, and I said to them, and I told them the story. I said, "Hey, this is what's going on. My friends that live nearby said to me that the one individual had been telling people in my neighborhood that someone, not I don't know whether it was me or someone, but she said that someone had AIDS in our neighborhood." I don't know what her opinions about it. I don't know what the conversation was further on about it, but that was the discussion that was going on, that in my neighborhood someone had AIDS. Now, I've made videos about it, and it's an interesting situation because you want to control the dialogue, because you understand that you're going to be judged for it because of the perceptions that people have had about the disease itself. So you want to control the dialogue, and I would hope that. So what happened? I got online, called 7-Eleven corporate, and I was like, no, this is not happening. 3 days later, I went in, spoke to the manager, and the manager totally apologized with the situation. I said that if me and the employee wanted to sit down and, talk about it, and so that I can explain how I approached, I guess, the employee, because I had mentioned that I didn't like them. They thought that I did. I was thoroughly confused by that. I think maybe sometimes people read into things too much. I don't know. Or maybe they want to see things that are not there in order to create an atmosphere that allows them to create drama. I don't know. So all those various different elements came into play. And I haven't gone inside the store. I only went inside, I think, once or twice to have the conversation with the manager. And then But I don't go anymore because last time I went by, the employee was still working there. Now, the manager has apologized, but nothing has changed, I feel, within the past. I mean, is it a serious enough offense that things need to be automatically changed because this is someone that utilized the disease in order to humiliate another human being in a corporate store? Are we okay with that? Are we okay with that kind of mentality? Do we approve it? So that's why on World AIDS Day, in order to fight for the respect of people with HIV, to fight for the education about HIV, I decided to just put myself out there. I don't go inside that store because I feel uncomfortable. I just do. Uh, I feel that if me and the employee had sat down and had the conversation and talked it out and had a mediator, understand the situation, I think things could have been revealed because they didn't feel that that was there and they maybe thought that I wasn't going to see the employee there. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the situation is, but clear I don't go there right now. Now I'm going to see how it plays out, you know. But have you experienced something similar to this? Be open. You don't have to, you can email me if you want, and I will tell your story anonymously. I know it's difficult to come out and say that you have HIV because of the whole stigma behind it and being, like people have their perceptions still, about this disease and what the situation is. I mean, when I told someone I deeply cared about, their response was to point and laugh. And I think I forget. There's an innocence about me that forgets how horrible people can be and how people can utilize things to humiliate other people. But what do you think about this story? Either way, I want to wish you all a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful year. Take care. And if you work for Lambda Legal, let me know. I'll send you this. Take care.